The issue with not writing a cover letter is that you are looking for the easiest path to the greatest result. And that type of entitlement mindset is going to cost. It is going to cost you opportunity. You are now tuned in to Upskill Professionals, helping you forge a path upward. Because once you stop forecasting your future performance based on your past failures, you'll soon begin to realize just how within reach new heights truly are. Once again, my name is Chris. I'm your career coach here at Upskill Professionals, and today I want to address the age-old question, is the cover letter dead? Now, my answer is unequivocally no, but you will run into a lot of hiring managers and recruiters out there who will argue that they have not read a cover letter in years. But here's my perspective. The cover letter is dead if you let it die. I want you to imagine a situation where you are applying to your dream job, and as part of your application, all you have submitted is your resume. But you come to learn of another candidate who in addition to their resume has also submitted a cover letter. And you come to find out that the hiring manager has in fact read that cover letter. And within the cover letter, the candidate speaks to their why. Why have they embarked on the career journey that they are on? Why are they passionate about the work that they have done and the work that they are hoping to do? They explain how their skills, their experience, and their philosophies will add value to the team that they are hoping to join. And I want you to take a step back. As the hiring manager in that situation, who would you be more inclined to interview? The candidate who has submitted their resume, a resume which is one amongst the sea of others you have received, or the candidate who took the time and the extra effort to write a cover letter which explains the why and the passion behind their application? The answer is a no-brainer. And I want to say this one last thing because I really want to hammer this home. The issue with not writing a cover letter is that you are looking for the easiest path to the greatest result. And that type of entitlement mindset is going to cost. It is going to cost you opportunity. And so in this video, I want to cover 4 things that you want to accomplish with your cover letter, which will also serve as the reasons why you need to write a cover letter in the first place. The first thing that you want to accomplish with your cover letter is you want to humanize yourself. Now, your resume is simply a list and summary of your skills, competencies, experiences, and accomplishments. Even if you write a professional summary at the top of your resume, that's really a place for you to summarize your experience and key skills. But within your cover letter, this is where you get the white space to begin to build the narrative of your why, of your career journey. This is where you can say things like, growing up, I was always extremely proud of my parents' entrepreneurial spirit. Even though they never built a big business that went on to make millions, watching them become entrepreneurs really sparked my passion to help new businesses grow. That's why I am most proud of the capstone project that I completed as part of my MBA, where we built an AI solution that created marketing copy tailored toward business solutions and products that helped entrepreneurs 10x their lead generation efforts. Now, that is a story that a hiring manager can get behind and resonate with. That is a narrative that humanizes you. And again, I was going to move on, but I want to hammer this home. This is important because once again, a hiring manager recruiter is going to receive hundreds of applications in a week potentially. You need something that is going to set you apart from the sea of other applications. And a story like this, where a hiring manager can really resonate with you and understand your passion, that is where that differentiation factor comes in. Now, the second thing that you want to accomplish with your cover letter is you want to paint the picture of you adding value in the role that you're applying to. The number one thing that I make sure that I accomplish when I sit down with a client to help them write their cover letter is I want to inject an image of that candidate working on that hiring manager's team, delivering exceptional results. Again, This is not something that you can really do within a resume. But within your cover letter, you can say or write things to the effect of, the sales operations challenges that you've described sound particularly interesting. I know how difficult it can be creating standardized processes that also are able to be tailored to unique customer needs in the sales process. I can't wait to begin having conversations with your team, some of the account managers, and some of your top customers to really begin to understand the problem space and figure out how we can leverage AI solutions and tie them to business processes to drive optimization. That is a picture that forces a hiring manager to start thinking about how you can add value, what those conversations between you and their teammates are going to look like. That begins to paint the picture in the hiring manager's mind of you operating in the role before you even get the job or even an interview potentially. Now, the third thing that you want to accomplish with your cover letter is you want to make sure that you address any gaps or any weaknesses in your resume or application. This could be due to maternity leave, paternity leave, just a gap of employment due to being laid off, fired, or taking a mental health break. This could be due to maybe making a career transition. Anything that's going to stick out in a hiring manager's mind, you want to make sure that you frame the narrative clearly for them before they start framing the narrative for you due to lack of context. Again, you cannot really provide this context in a resume, but within a cover letter, you can say things, and again, you should always be cognizant of how much you want to share. This is just an example, but you could say or write something to the effect of, during my paternity leave, I used the extra time to gain an AI certification through Google and help one of the local organizations that I volunteer with improve their processes through the use of AI. With my newborn son and my newfound skills, I'm ready to get back into a corporate environment and help your team drive marketing leads. That's how you explain your gap. That is how you frame the narrative for the hiring manager before they frame a potentially negative narrative around that gap or weakness in your resume for you. And then the fourth thing that you want to accomplish when it comes to writing your cover letter is you want to make sure that you are urging the hiring manager to take next steps in the hiring process with you. Again, this is where I see a lot of candidates become a little bit too aggressive, maybe write something a little bit too abrasive. And so you do have to exercise some emotional intelligence and soft skills when you're closing your cover letter with this type of language. But you can always say something to the effect of, I'm really excited by some of the challenges that your team is facing, and I'm interested in learning more and figuring out how we can solve these issues as a team. Feel free to reach out to me whenever you get a chance. Here's my contact information. And there you have it. Very simple, very plain. Once again, it's painting the picture of you operating in the role. It's encouraging the hiring manager to take next steps and chat with you. Now, the other thing that you could include as part of this verbiage, which I always like, is you could also add something to the effect of, I'd love to discuss how my skills can be of value to your team as well. You know, something in there that just starts getting the hiring manager thinking about how your skills, competencies, experiences, and accomplishments can transfer into value for the team that you are looking to join. So those are the 4 things that you want to accomplish with your cover letter. Number 1, you want to humanize yourself. Make sure that you stick out amongst the crowd of and the sea of applications that hiring manager has received. The best way to do that is to tell your story, which is unique and individual to you, and I guarantee you the right team will resonate with it. The second thing that you want to accomplish with your cover letter is paint the picture of you operating and driving exceptional results within the team that you're applying to. This is a small psychological trick that will help the hiring manager naturally pull you along the hiring process. The third thing that you want to do is address any gaps or skills or weaknesses rather in your resume or your application. Tell that story, form the narrative before the hiring manager forms a potentially negative narrative for you. And then the fourth thing, make sure that you are including a clear call to action to further you through the hiring process without being abrasive. And listen, I want to leave you with this. I know what it is like to be in the job hunting mode when you're submitting hundreds or 100 applications a week, writing 50 cover letters. Sometimes we mistakenly take that rejection, that lack of response as an indication of our worth. And that is not the case. Our worth will be defined by the success that we achieve at the end of our job hunt. That is your indicator of worth. As long as you stick to it, you will see that. Once again, a career is a long journey to sojourn without a guide. And if you don't believe that you can do better, I am here to make sure you know better. I hope you found value in this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you can be apprised of new content as it does drop weekly, as well as, if I didn't say it already, making sure you hit that notification bell. Listen, Upskill Professionals, helping you forge a path up.